My name is Lumba Munkule. I'm 20 years old, and this is my life story. Just like any other kid, I was your typical little kid, always active on the run, riding skateboards, riding BMXs, playing football. My dad got a promotion, so we moved out here, the whole family. I was born in Zimbabwe, in Africa. I migrated to England when I was 8. It was a whole new lifestyle. It was so surreal, but it took me a while to kind of get used to it, kind of transition into that kind of lifestyle. But it was different. It was different, and I embraced that. Just meeting new people, learning new things, learning a whole new language. English was my 4th language. So it took a while, but over time I got the hang of it. I got more and more into it. I got membership, and that's when most of the things changed. BMXing. I used to ride BMX for a long time. That was my passion. That was the one thing that I was really into. So I really got into that. Me and my bros would go out on the bikes, chill out for the whole entire day, riding, chilling, food, just chilling out in the car park. Gradually progressed into playing football. Started playing for my local team. Played football, then I played basketball. Dropped out of football, tried to commit more into basketball. I was surrounded by the most athletic, the biggest, and the fastest guys on court. So for me, I was I need to up my game. So I'll spend some time in the gym, work on my vertical jump. I was doing all kinds of crazy stuff. At the time I didn't have a clue what I was doing. But eventually I kind of found myself enjoying the process, learning from it. And at this time, basketball, people were getting good, people were getting scouted. So I was damn, what do I do? So I was you know what, this is not working out. And then eventually I fell more towards the fitness side. I got into fitness. At the time, I was just enjoying training. I was enjoying lifting. When I turned 16, I got my membership, because at the time you had to be 16 to join the gym. So I did that. And then, from there, that's when it all kicked off. So then I spent more time in the gym. I was learning stuff. I was getting stronger. I was seeing progress. I was eager to see more progress and move forward. And then I started reading, looking over the magazines, be I want to look like Jay Cutler. I want to look like such and such, Ronnie Coleman. I admired these guys. So I was alright, I'm going to work my ass off. I'm going to literally make sure my diet is on point, and I did all my research, training, learn how to train, and that was done. That was on the books. So I was alright. Okay, let's do this. So I was training every single day, and I've been pretty much doing that for the last 4 years. So nothing has changed. I'm eating the same food that I was then. Eating cottage cheese, chicken, and plain rice and broccoli. That was literally all I was eating, and eggs. So from that point on, started seeing more progress, making gains. 2 years later, getting bigger. Another 3 years later, I found social media. I saw these guys through social media, real incredible athletes, incredible physiques. So I should probably change my Instagram into a more fitness type of thing. I posted my very first transformation picture, and people were just so astounded. They were this is insane, you're in incredible shape. And I was 17 at the time, and people were amazed. And at the time, I ran into one guy from London. I was blessed, he gave me a shout out at the time. So that's where it all began. And from that day on, I started posting every single day from that point on. I wanted to, at this point, I kind of discovered what I wanted to do and who I want to be. At a young age, I was very, very confident. I was just so outgoing. I was so bold and just vibrant. I just went for it. Anything that came into my head, I would do it, even though there was a barrier between communicating with people. English is not my first language, so I didn't really care. I did my best with what I got, with how to try my best to communicate with people. But over time, I got better and better. I learned English, went to a local school. Once when I got into my teen years, I was quite shy. I was very, very shy. I was very quiet. I don't know what happened. I went from being this kid that was so open, so loud, so just outgoing, talkative, and then gradually I just got really shy. And that's when I became more secluded. I was more introvert. And that's when I kind of discovered these little things. For example, I got into fine art. I got into photography, which led on to making videos, which has led on to this. So in a way, I'm kind of thankful for that. It was cool. It's not like I didn't have any friends. I just became more kind of discovering myself, you could say. So yeah, that's how it goes. And then once when I got into the whole fitness stuff, you know, I had to kind of regain traction and kind of like bring back my charisma, just whatever I've got really, in order to communicate with people, in order to kind of show my true character, and that's how I end up here. So I wanted to post motivational stuff and kind of share my experience, how I've done what I've done and where I want to be and how to get there, and then kind of escalate into this thing. You know, it kind of expanded, and I kind of branched off to other social medias. So I got into YouTube. And for me, YouTube is a useful tool kind of to show that and showcase, like, kind of really communicate with people. So, and this is where we are. And for me, my goals are to share the experience. You know, if you got a goal in your head, you know, you need to understand what you need to do in order to get there. So for me, you know, I set objectives, I set a plan, and I go for it. And that's all I got in my head. And I'm so committed to that goal. I'll do what needs to be done religiously until I get there. So for me, I want to share that experience, my knowledge, and a part of me, and walk that journey with people that follow me. And that's what I'm working on. And a lot of people, you know, you gain a lot of respect for that, and that's what you want. You know, you want people to trust you, you want people to believe in you. And for me, I try to, you know, provide powerful and useful and valid information in order to let people understand this is what you need to do in order to get this. You know, there's no shortcuts to it. You just gotta get down and do it. And hopefully people can see that in my page and how I do things, my lifestyle. You know, it's all kind of dedicated to that, but at the same time, you know, I want to enjoy my life. I'm at university, I'm in my second year. It's not easy, but I'm doing my best to balance it as much as possible. I'm putting work in both areas. I'm committed. I've got priorities set, so I know what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna keep pushing, and hopefully I can also show that to young guys that, you know, it is possible to do kind of get both worlds. So that's as far as it goes. But in terms of my channels, I hope I can continue motivating people. Hopefully people can learn from what I've learned, and hopefully I can push further enough for them to actually believe that they can also do the same thing.
Hey, what you got in the shot for me? Hey, silver lining just in time for tea. Hey, chaos touch me. Stuck to please with my intensity. Hey, I'm jumping ship and not giving up. Hey, it's a country with some shit down, hold up. Hey,